Welcome to Stepdad Success, turning the tide on the way stepdads are seen and show up in the world. We're a new breed of leaders raising leaders. Blood or no blood, we raise them as our own. We're connected, loving, and committed to leading them into the future. If you asked a normal dad, he'd say we're doing the impossible. He'd say, but they're not yours. How do you do it? Yet every day, stepdads around the world are forging the way. That's what we call Stepdad Success. We're leaders raising leaders. And these are our stories. G'day, this is James from Stepdad Success, and today I want to talk a little bit about depression. You know those days when you slide out of bed and you feel like death warmed up and you just really don't feel like doing anything. It strikes us all. And for me, myself, I could probably clearly say that I've suffered depression at different times in my life. Not massive depression, never, headed off to the doctor and done anything like that. I just know that on those days, I just don't feel myself. And I really need to do something different to snap myself out of it. And today's one of those days. Today's one of those shitty days. You know what? I don't feel like dealing with anything today. I feel like heading back to bed, maybe watching a movie, sitting around the house, lazing about, and doing absolutely nothing. And, this happened, I was triggered this morning by a couple of conversations I was having, and it just sparked a little story in my head around a few things that are going on. And I didn't necessarily want to talk about the items that have triggered me. That's not the real topic I want to discuss today. I want to discuss how you get out of that. The art and science of living the warrior's way allows for this. We offer a tracking system in the software that we have, and whereby we measure the daily actions that we take care of. The writing of notes, the studying for business, journaling, meditation. Now, I've done all of those things this morning, and I still feel like crap. The only thing that I've left off that list is fitness, is actually making myself sweat. Now, I'm going to take care of that in a minute, and I'll tell you about that in a sec. But I wanted to reach out to you guys. When you're feeling shitty, when it seems like the world's against you and you really just don't want to face it, you've got to snap yourself back into a good frame of mind. And I know it can be tough. As I said, I've suffered it before, and I've spent bouts of depression, days, weeks on end. But today, I know better because I have the science behind what I need to do. Do I feel like doing it? No. I don't, but I have to. And I have to simply for the fact that otherwise I'll just drift along. I'll waste the whole day. I'll be in a shitty mood tonight when Leonie comes home. I'll be in a shitty mood all day long. But there is one thing that will snap me out of that, and that's working hard, getting a sweat up, moving my body, pushing myself to the limit. For me, again, today I'll be doing burpees and I'm going to go for a surf. It's a beautiful day outside. I've got no reason to feel depressed other than I was triggered by a couple of conversations this morning. And in that triggering, it slowed me down. But I need to speed myself back up. And this is what you need to do. You need to be able to control yourself first and foremost. As I said, the way I do that is I move my body. And for you, I can almost guarantee that this will work. There's been studies taken over the years that show moving your body, energizing your body, reduces depression and actually gets rid of depression. For me, as I said, I've been active all my life, but I have had bouts of this. And if you're someone that suffers from this type of, slowdown, remember that it's temporary. If you're having, dark thoughts, if you're caught in a story, you have a story running through your mind that's dark, that doesn't serve you, get out of it as quickly as possible. Force yourself into something more. Force yourself into moving, taking action, moving your body, essentially. You have to change your state. And I know that people like Anthony Robbins talk a lot about this. For me, I've just learned over the years that moving my body shifts that bad energy. So as I'm about to head out the door, grab my board, go down the beach and dive in the ocean. Maybe if you're listening today and you're in that frame of mind, you need to do the same. You need to get out. And it doesn't matter whether it's mountain biking, snow skiing, a class at yoga, whatever it is for you, move your body. It will shift the energy. If it doesn't, do it again. Heck, I might go for 3 surfs today. I'm feeling so pissed off. But if I stay this way, I know nothing's going to shift. I have to move. Take a look at yourself today. Assess where you're at. Score yourself out of 10. How are you feeling? Go to your journal and write that down. Write down the reason behind that. Write down that reason so that you know next time if that crops up again, you know what to do. And then go and move your body. Come back to your journal after and write down what you did to shift that energy so that it's a lesson that you can take into the future. I hope you've got something from this today. Please, if you're suffering anything like this, reach out for help. Talk to friends. There's special hotlines out there if you are feeling, very low. But essentially the first action you can take is to move your body. Get your fitness in order for the day. Sweat, move, jump around, do burpees. Change your state and change your world. Thanks for listening. Would you like to learn more about how stepdads across the globe are joining forces in raising the next generation of leaders? Then head to www.stepdad067.com and grab all the show notes plus a copy of the brand new tactical guide for creating more happiness, health, wealth, and wisdom as a stepdad. And if you liked the podcast, please share it with other stepdads you know and leave us a review on iTunes. Again, that's www.stepdad067.com for all the show notes and tactical guide. Come and join the new breed of stepdads, the growing group of leaders raising leaders.